A doctor's vision is to save life. Every time a patient passes away, I feel so powerless.
The examination is around the corner and I have to teach everything as soon as possible. But the students don't seem to understand what I'm talking about.
Why am I starting to feel so fed up with all these numbers? Is this job actually suitable for me?
It has been a long time since I last met them. Hey, look how 青春 we were at that time.
I really miss the time when all of us tried our best to be the cheering champion. I still remember how some of us were so fed up with cheering at first.
But never mind, I know how to escape from cheering. How? I hope you like that loud. Cheerleader will be sad.
Just cheer in a hairway later lah. Ignore the cheerleader.
It's the end of break. Get ready to your house song.
I can't believe that we were actually that naughty back then.
Luckily, we realized the hard work of our cheerleaders in the end and did our best to repay them.
Hey, you know what? I still keep the fast to avoid Beijing.
Are you serious? I don't even know where my vest went.
Yes, and it still fits me now.
But of course, it represents the longest study tour I've ever been on since I entered SPCS.
By the way, I think that the 170th anniversary of our school is coming soon.
Yes, you're right. Do you still remember how busy yet happy we were during the 160th anniversary?
How passionate our house was.
And homecoming dinner was definitely the highlight. I was so jealous of those who actually went to the event.
I took lots and lots of photos with the teachers. They were absolutely stunning that night. It was indeed a once-in-a-blue-moon encounter to see our teachers getting so dressed up.
Yeah, they were all so dressed up like superstars and we were like their biggest fans, chasing after them and taking photos with them. Form was such a memorable year for us. We were more involved in different clubs and societies. At the same time, we were preparing for our first public exam in our lives.
As it was so many past paper to do. I can't believe we're having an exam at 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. tomorrow. Oh, I need my dinner. I sleep.
Let's work hard for it. Remember, I slept in so late and was always late in the morning. What a shame. Yes, I remember. I could see you running back to school every day. Oh my God! Oh my God!
Yes, I used to sprint to school every day. Luckily, now I know the importance of being punctual.
Form 5 was such a memorable and fruitful but exhausting year. Yes, we were in charge of all the important posts in our clubs. I never knew being a leader was such hard work.
Besides, don't you remember we had to practice for the dance competition nearly every day?
Of course I do.
Look at how fit and athletic we were. It was the last dance competition of our secondary school life. Indeed, the event that I looked forward to the most every year was the dance competition.
Dance competition was such a precious chance for us to come together and work hard for one single thing. Choreographing, choosing the music, costumes, working on the lighting, and practicing till late at night definitely took a lot of time. But everything paid off in the end when the audience applauded so loudly for us.
The most significant year for us was before 6th.
We were all really anxious about our exams and our future. But in sharing our stress and worries, we built each other up, sharing tips and tricks on how to approach each subject, bought each other snacks when we were hitting a low point in our revision, and most importantly, we gave each other a shoulder to cry on, to give us support, to help us achieve our common goal, which is to do well in our DSE and A-level exams. Looking back, our last public exam was just a small challenge in our life. There are much more things we have to worry about when we enter into the society. Form 6 was really a bittersweet year. We must give thanks to our dearest principal for guiding us and providing us with unlimited resources to make our learning journey enjoyable and smooth sailing. And we shouldn't forget our teachers too. Haven't we ever thanked them for sacrificing their holidays with extra lessons with us? Shouldn't we feel regretful for sleeping and daydreaming sometimes? Wouldn't we be who we are today without them?
Sometimes we may let our teachers down, but deep down in our hearts, we would never forget our teachers' hard work and the time we had with them. Teachers, we might only be one of the many students whom we taught in SPCS, but to us, you are the only teacher we met in our life. Thanks for everything you have done.
People always say that friends we met in secondary school are those who most likely last a lifetime. We shared so much unique memories together, which are irreplaceable, and are something that I dwell on even now. Every time when I felt discouraged, I will take a look at those sweet messages written by my friends on my school uniform. They were priceless and remind me of the good old memories when I was always surrounded by love and support. If I could turn back in time, I wish I could stay in SPCS forever. It was the time when we had the last lesson on the very last day that made us realize how reluctant we were to leave.
Thank you, teacher.
And wish that the end of lesson bell never rang. Last day, what does that mean to us? How do we say goodbye to this part of our life? Time flies, but some memories never fade. They remain in a sacred space found in the center of our heart forever and ever.